G'day, With the Traders, brought to you by Sportsbet. I'm Roy, I coach Destroy, and I'm here with Warnie.
Coach of the Warn Dogs.
And Calvin.
Coach of Calvinator. Now, boys, looking at round 13, another bye round, but things have changed.
Yes, they have.
We only have 4 teams on the bye this week. We're looking at the Lions, the Blues, the Bombers, and the Dogs, but that means next round we have 8 teams on the bye.
And things have changed, Cal. It means that we'll get 4 trades
thank God,
next
God.
week. So
Thank
make
you,
your
Dog.
plans around that so you can get your best 18 as we have this week and as well as next week for these 2 bye rounds as we go. Now, team selection, the outs there, hurt us a little bit with some of those rookies. Ronan O'Connor, Lockie Shoal Cow, Riley Collier Dawkins. We've all been hit with a few bullets along the way, and we've got to make sure that our sides are looking all right. Nat Fyfe's out with a shoulder, but did you notice I didn't include on that list there Sean Darcy, who was a very popular trading target last week because people went from Brodie Grundy to him. He is named to play despite that calf injury. Does he play?
Yes, of course he does.
Right, okay.
Yep, he definitely plays.
It was a hammy, wasn't it?
Yeah, hammy.
Yeah, but
That's
doesn't
what it
matter.
was.
Either way, it wasn't an injury. It's not happening.
He's right to go.
As heard first on the Monday podcast with the Traders.
That's
all right,
correct.
but there were some ins that will help us, and I think the number 1 trading target this week is John Newcomb. He's a 170k midfielder, 106 average in the VFL. He'll make his debut, and I think he will be the most traded in player this weekend.
Just the writing is on the wall, and the timing is there, the price is there, the form is there. Ticks everybody.
Some of those other rookies named, while it's great to have these 170k guys, they have the bye next week. So you might still be able to do that and make that work for your side as long as you're still scrambling for your 18 next week. But Newcomb is the must-have player of the week.
Yeah,
agree.
Now, having a look at trades, look, I want to do double downgrades and then up to the top. So if we're getting up to the top, I want Josh Kelly, I want Whitfield, and I want Aaron Hall. I think it's those guys and then it's daylight. But, you know, the reality of those rookies getting dropped before they're fat and dog, it leaves us without the cash that we maybe needed to get to those guys. So the next line, I'm just going to have a look at a little bit of form, and I love Callum Ward and I love Jacob Hopper.
Right.
The Giants midfield is going off at the moment. Now, it's not Whitfield and Kelly by any means, but it's 3 guys that have put together 2 guys, that have put together 300s in a row, and the value is huge.
Value is important.
They have. They've been really good.
Exactly. Now, as far as those downgrade options go, we've already spoken about Newcomb, and Reeves is there as an option as well in the ruck department.
Well, a few people will be wanting a ruck, maybe to cover for Sean Darcy if he doesn't play, if you've got your if you've got a big Grundy on the bench still, like that.
100%. And I think he will come into play. Well, one, he's a cash cow and his job security looks great. But next week, a lot of people have 2 rucks on the bye next week.
Unless
so he'll come into play. Yeah.
And that's what you're doing, Cal.
It is. I'm bringing in Newcomb and Reeves as well because that allows me to bring in Lockie Whitfield, as you just talked about, Roy. So I'm not going Kelly this week. He'll be a target next week, but Whitfield is in.
Now, the interesting thing for me, I was chasing Josh Kelly, but now with these rookies out, if I fall just short of him. So I'm going to turn that negative into a positive, chase 100k in the bank for next week, and I'm going to get Ward over Kelly instead.
I like the idea of the cash in the bank.
Yeah,
for
I think
next
it'll
week.
help.
When you're using those 4 trades, you might be able to do 2 down and 2 up.
Yeah, hopefully
that's what I'm aiming to do as well with where I'm at. Because I've got 100k in the bank with those trades there, but I do get to Josh Kelly this week.
Nice.
And I'm actually making the choice of grabbing Josh Kelly over Whitfield. It's been a controversial, it's been a big question this week, I suppose.
And I would tick that one off.
And I think it's Kelly for me because of all this DPP we actually are rolling with your Aaron Halls, your Nick Hines, your flicking blokes.
Yeah.
Both ways.
And they're all great names, so I tick it off.
Captain Cow.
Well, yes, we always need a captain dog, and there's no one better than Max Gawn on Monday against, well, no Brodie Grundy. He will dominate Collingwood, and even last week, Riley O'Brien had 111 against.
Riley had 109.
I know. Yep. So Gawn's
Maxi.
got probably 211. The other one I like there is Clayton Oliver. Look, Collingwood, he smashes them in the past.
Yeah.
He had 171 against them last year. So always great fallback options, and they are, dog, in the big game.
Looking forward to that on Monday. Make sure you grab your beanie, so you can grab that from Coles, Coles Express, Bunnings, or also at fightmnd.org.au. And if you're in Sydney or can be in Sydney,
get along.
Get to the game. It is going to be an absolute ripper, and you'll be watching your captain, Max Gawn. I think he could rack up 200.
200's on the cards,
Let's
dog.
hope so. Come on.